Hey, it's Ryan, 92.7 WQLZ, the rock station. We are definitely going to get the out there because we're excited. We're talking to Blair and Neil from the band Dead Sugar, track called Grudge. We've been spinning here on QLZ. And if you've heard their intro for the song, they really sold the V on there, which we absolutely loved hearing. So, how you both doing?
Great.
Good. How are you?
Doing great. So, is there any certain reason? Are we the only station that has like the on there, or you're like, we really got to make these guys feel important?
Well, everybody's important, but so whatever we could do, that's a good PC answer. But yeah, anything we can do to really make that we're on the same team here. So Nikki had mentioned, our manager, she had mentioned, yeah, it's the rock station. We're like, the? She says, yeah, the. I was like, okay, we'll go with that. So glad you liked it.
Oh, I did. I like I told you, I said I love it when bands have fun and they do things and they really take some of the goofy stuff that we do in radio
Mhm.
and you take advantage of it, have fun with it. Also, apparently, when you're on the road, I don't know if this was like a tour stop for all of you, but the I wrote this on the Museum of Illusions. I think you
Oh
were both
yeah,
at. So this was not AI, correct? This was an actual real place.
it was.
So your experience at the Museum of Illusions and where's this place at? Because your photos were incredible for this.
Where were we?
That was in Boston.
It was in Boston. Yeah. We went to the ice cream museum first, and then we made our way to the Museum of Illusions. And it was like a lot of mirrors and things, and that's how we got those photos.
All right. Museum of Ice Cream as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
I did not see that on socials pop up at all. I don't know if you posted any photos for that or not. I didn't see that pop up. So, what is the experience like at the Museum of Ice Cream? I'm not like a big snack guy or sweet guy, but ice cream, that's my thing. So, what was the experience like there?
Yeah, it's very pink in there. And they had like candy corn flavored ice cream, which I don't really like candy corn, but I liked it in ice cream form. And then it was kind of like if Meow Wolf was ice cream.
Okay.
And then at
Yeah,
the end there was like lobster ice cream, which I was too scared to try.
sounds
But
terrible.
people that tried it like had this face that just told me I didn't need to try it. It's fine. It was a good concept. Boston lobster
Yeah.
ice cream, I guess.
So, Neil, do you have a favorite when you were there?
I sadly missed the ice cream museum. I was in the middle of some other. I don't know what I was doing. I was in the middle of something else. So Blair and Aviv, our drummer on the road here, they went together, and I missed the ice cream museum. Which, if you know me at all, that's a travesty. Like I try to drink a milkshake in every state. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it's sad.
There's plenty of places here you can get good milkshakes. So when you guys are here, just a week from today, our Rock the Pink show. It's you, it's the Haunt, it's Velvet Chains. All three of these bands teaming up together. You're all doing a lot of charity shows. You're all doing a lot of different benefits, which is very cool. We're very appreciative of it. You guys all giving your time, and we're excited for you to come out and see all three bands. Velvet Chains have been here multiple times. This first time you're all here. First time the Haunt's going to be here. So we're excited to have all three of you. And obviously, Grudge is the single, the debut single from all of you. We've been spinning it here on QLZ for probably about the last 4 or 5 months or so. What's something you'd like our audience to know about this track?
Oh, you could do it, Blair. Go ahead.
Sure. This track was actually the first song we recorded together as Dead Sugar. And
So funny, it ended up our
somehow,
first single, right? Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how that worked out, but it did. I'm glad you guys like it.
Well, it's good. Well, I know the album is when it was first sent to us. We get, and I've tried to tell listeners this. They're like, "How do you get your music?" And I said a lot of times it gets emailed to us. Sometimes it's nice when the band puts a little bit of background in there so we can kind of share some stuff as well. But it's a concept. It's going to be a concept record, right? This is kind of the first thing for it. So tell me about like the concept overall of the record that's upcoming.
Sure. It's about zombies. Um, we have a love for horror and sci-fi, so each of our albums is going to tell a different fictional story or be like different theme, and this first one is zombies.
Yeah, specifically the zombie apocalypse, like
Yeah.
aftermath, surviving in this, kind of post-apocalyptic world. And yeah, so there's a lot of, if you check out her stuff, there's a lot of imagery kind of leads the way to that. And like she said, we've always been like big sci-fi horror nerds. So yeah, zombie apocalypse.
I like it. Now, I know there's a video out for it. There's some other stuff you're teasing on Instagram where people are shooting zombies. Is there more videos come out for this song, or what are you able to share on that?
So with the first single, Grudge, and then our second single, which is out now, is Suspect.
Mm-hmm.
That furthers the story there. But there are definitely more videos coming. We're not really sure which ones we're going to shoot next, but there is a story in mind for the whole album. And the album is pretty much done. It's pretty much recorded, right, Blair?
It's done. We just have to shoot the videos.
There you go. Yeah.
So probably sometime in 2026, we get a new record.
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll have some extras we're sprinkling in along the way too. We've just got a lot of things planned, and it all comes from a place of fun, and it's like talking about zombies and eating people. It's fun. So none of this feels like work. And you can ask anybody in our business, if you love what you do, it hardly feels like work. So we're not any sort of sound or trends. We just do what we like and what we both grew up listening to. And that's what you're going to get a lot of. It's just us.
No, I like it. I like what's been out there so far. Obviously, Grudge out there, Suspect is out there. I mean, both songs hard hitting, good guitar driven tunes. Do either one of you get to dress up as a zombie in any of the upcoming videos, or any of you going to get to eat anybody yourselves?
Probably.
I feel like that has to happen in at least one video.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be on the lookout. We'll be on the lookout for that. I know you probably can't share too much at this point, but I'm like, got to find out if there's at least one where you can maybe eat some people. So, favorite zombie movies, zombie shows. Then, what kind of what are some of the top ones for both of you?
Yesterday, I just rewatched Return of the Living Dead, which we actually use a soundbite from that as the intro to our show. And I was like, I'm going to go back and watch the whole movie. And it's terrible. And I love it. It's so good. What about you, Blair?
Well, I grew up on like Zombieland kind of thing, but I like that one. And then also like, have y'all ever seen Battery?
No.
It's not like super popular, but it feels kind of real-ish. Like the story is interesting. I don't want to say too much because spoilers, but that's a good movie.
Has it been out for a while?
I don't know when it came out. It kind of looks like a 2013 era, but I don't know for sure.
That seems like when we're going to watch on the road next.
Yeah, we could.
Let's do it.
Do you have movies you bring with you on the road to kind of watch? Is that kind of how you wind down after some shows? Is it movie night, or kind of what's the wind down? What's the wind down time like?
Yeah, with a nice calm zombie movie. And,
yeah.
Yeah, we do watch a lot of horror movies.
Yeah.
Last time we didn't even realize we had a TV on the bus until like the last 3 days.
Yeah, that is true. But when you have a fun group of people, that's a lot of time. That's how it goes. You have good conversations, good hangs going on, and pranks and jokes, and all the dancing and frolicking on the bus. And yeah, we finally watched a couple movies at the end, and they were really brutal. A couple of them messed us up. Like, man, that was rough. So, but you got to keep it real. And
the bus never. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll go ahead.
I'll just say, yeah, it's just, you gotta have fun, but every now and then you need a good horror movie to bring you back down to the mortality of our existence, right? If you want to get deep.
There you go. The bus never broke down after like getting freaked out by any of this. Did you know there was no bus breaking down or anything like that? We're like, oh great, we just watched this thing that scared the shit out of us, and now we're broken down in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So scary.
Didn't happen this time.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope it doesn't happen on this run. So, like I said, you're making an album, it's a whole concept for it. And a lot of bands right now, depending who you are and kind of what level you're at, it's the singles game for everything. So for Dead Sugar, for both of you and the band overall, why is it why is it the right move for you as a band to do a full length?
To do this tour.
Do a full length album with so many bands that are just doing like singles and stuff right now. I mean, I have a question for you about full length records when we're kind of at the end here for everything. I still love getting a full album, but with singles running the world and industry and whatnot, kind of why was it a good move for you guys to do a full length?
For us, it was just about getting like ducks in a row and having a product to, I guess, not sell, but having a product.
Yeah, that like really represents us, right? Like if we're trying to tell this story, you're not going to do it in a couple singles. We wanted to do a whole album about this thing, and it really shows commitment to our cause. Like we wanted to like full in do a whole album. And Blair and I grew up, listening to album metal and rock. That where it's like sometimes like the deep cuts are the best tracks. You know what I mean? So we have our singles and whatnot, but like. Yeah, why not just do a whole? It's not like we're gonna run out of songs to write. I mean, we're just write some more. No problem.
No, I love that answer. And like I said, I still love getting a CD in my hands. I still love getting the full thing, getting the full experience of a record. And especially like I told you all, I'm originally from Ohio, so like those long drives back to Ohio, like I'm still happy to throw in a bunch of full length albums and hear and listen to new stuff or stuff that I haven't listened to in a very, very long time. So I'm excited we get a full length record from all of you. Looking forward to it. Like I said, love what I've heard so far. We have all of you next Thursday, Dannenberger Family Vineyards. It is our Rock the Pink show. All money that's raised that night goes to the American Cancer Society. Have either one of you played at a vineyard before? I know we're inside for this one because it's going to be November in the Midwest, but have you ever played a vineyard before?
Yeah. I played, what's the big one in California? The Napa Valley thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like hired to play this gig with this band, and we did 3 days at this whole, wine thing, and we drank a lot, and that's all I remember.
Blair, first time for you?
I don't think I've ever even been to a vineyard.
Never.
I've driven past them.
Mm-hmm.
Excited. This will be
fun. Be great.
Yeah.
Never. All right. Well, hopefully your experience is a good one. They have dogs out there, so if you like dogs, they've got like 3 or 4 dogs that are running all around.
Sweet.
So like a massive Mastiff, and I don't know what Winston is, but he's just this big fuzzy gray dog, and he's super friendly. And then they also have a Saint Bernard. So if you like big dogs and wine, it's a great place to be.
Perfect.
Sounds great.
We love those things.
So like I said, we're excited to have you. Kind of what else can you share 2026 wise? Obviously things are winding down here. 2025, you're playing these runs of shows. You're doing a lot of benefit stuff for a lot of radio stations out there, which is very cool. Obviously, new record next year. Kind of anything you can share also about 2026. It comes to touring or anything like that, or kind of some goals for all of you next year.
I think next year is really going to be our year of here we are. Like we've put our best foot forward with Grudge and Suspect. We've got some stations like you guys that have been really good to us playing our music. Our streaming is doing really well. People they like what we're about so far, but the feedback that we keep getting is, man, you guys only have 2 songs out. We want more, which is great to hear, right? So I think over the holidays here, getting all our ducks in a row, like Blair said, and getting ready to just hit it hard in Q1. Next year's going to be our year. So anything you want to add to that, Blair?
No, that was a good answer.
Thanks. I practiced for hours.
And we've had some listeners tell me that. I've had a couple friends text me and they say, "Where's more music from them? Like, where's more?" And I said, "This is it." I was like, "They're brand new." I said, "That's the cool thing. Like, you get brand new bands coming in. It's like, we try to tell people, hey, you might not know a ton about this band, but the cool thing is you can come out and you can see them when they just started getting going before they got big." So like, how has it been? I know you said, it's a good feeling when people are like, we want more, but kind of just the overall, like, is it kind of like a shock? Is it kind of just like, wow, we can't believe how many people have said, where's more from us?
How do you feel about that, Blair?
I like hearing it, and it's nice to know that we already have it finished, because otherwise I think it would give me anxiety to answer that question.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is a really cool thing when it resonates with people. Because, you know, I mean, like I said, we're not the kind of people that want to chase trends and like, oh, please like us, you know. So when people get what we like, you know, that's really cool. I remember seeing an interview once with Rush. You know, if you don't know who Rush is, then where you been? Anyway, so they were talking about their lyrics and their complicated arrangements and stuff, and they said, you know, we were never trying to be better than anybody or anything. We just thought we like this, so there must be other people out there that do, and there were.
So I love that. It's such a fresh perspective to hear from bands. So I love hearing that, because I mean, people ask me like, well, when you decide what you want to add, when you decide what you want to play, like we do the art spotlight, things like that, and they're like, what do you kind of do? And I'm like, well, if my ears like it, we'll play it. Regardless of what feature it's on, rotation, whatever, that's kind of the first step for me. It's like, if my ears like it, I'm going to share it with all of you, and we know that there'll be more people out there who will like it. So I like that. That's a nice fresh perspective to have on music, and especially, I mean, there's so many bands out there right now. There's so many people doing so many different things, and it's cool. You get a lot to pick from, but it's a nice perspective to hear from both of you on that. And the last question I have for any band that comes on for the first time, you're both album people, you're creating a full-length record, which is great. Your favorite no-skip albums, a couple favorite no-skips from like start to finish, the ones that you put on and you're like, you know what, regardless of what I'm doing, I'm not skipping one song on this.
Okay, I have an old one that I think this is kind of like cliche, but Dark Side of the Moon.
Mm.
What about you?
Oh, this is super oddball. Like a lot of people don't even know about this artist, but Them by King Diamond.
Okay.
Super random.
No, that's cool. I've been asking this question. This goes back to the time when I worked in Wisconsin. It was a blog post at one point. We'd ask bands write out 5 of them. And we've had anything from Alanis Morissette to Elton John, obviously more metal and more rock kind of stuff. So the answer's been all over the place. So if you've got, Blair, you said you had an old one. If you got any more, you can feel free to share more. You got any more?
What's a newer jam?
A newer one, I like Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Nice.
I listen to all those. What else? I Prevail came out with an album last year. I can't remember the name of it.
Violent Nature.
Yes.
That's it.
That one.
I love that's why I love asking this. You go from Ariana Grande to I Prevail. I love it. That's why I love asking this question. Neil, you have any more you want to share?
Oh, you know, I think more recent bands. I'm really into Gojira. I really like Ghost. Just it's so theatrical, and you know, just anything from those guys.
Awesome. I like that too. Yeah, Gojira, got to see them at the Olympics, which is awesome. That got them out there, which is really, really cool thing. And obviously, again, we're excited to have Blair, you and Neil here next week with Dead Sugar, The Haunt, Velvet Chains, Dannenberger Family Vineyards. It is a show that there's no tickets. You just need to make a donation to American Cancer Society. You're in. Where can everybody find all of you on the socials? Obviously, when you come out here, we want people buying merch from all of you and whatnot. But if people can't come out to the show, they want to follow all of you. Where can they follow you on the socials, website, all that stuff?
Our website is deadsugarband.com, and you can find us at Dead Sugar Band on all the socials.
Dead Sugar Band.
Nice and simple. So way more music from all of you next year. 2026 is the year for Dead Sugar. We're excited what we've heard from so far. They're going to be here in New Berlin next Thursday. Come out, say hello. Doors 5:30, show at 7. Blair, Neil, appreciate both your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you much.